I frequently get requests from copywriters who want me to mentor them, especially people who are like brand new to the industry, who are trying to break in, get their first opportunities, who like want a big opportunity within the space. And they figure that they see me out there like being a very public face of copywriting. And they figure if they could hitch onto my wagon, that they would be able to achieve success faster. And I this is going to be a little bit of tough love, but and I'm probably going to sound a little bit crabby here, but the answer is no. Like no, just no. I'm not going to do it. Okay. My experience with mentorship, especially with people who are brand new to the field, is that there are a ton of people who'd be happy to take all your time in the world and will not deliver any real value. And the biggest indicator of this is somebody that wants it like completely for themselves. Now, I'm going to sound really selfish here by just saying no, and I have to protect my time and no, but I need to point out that so many of the people who come with this question come from such a selfish perspective that it's like waving a red flag in my face that no, these people are not somebody that I should spend my time with, because they almost always come with like, hey, I'm looking for an opportunity and I would really benefit from this, and I need this, and I need this opportunity, and I need to make this work, and I would like you to help me because I see how successful you are. And the reality is like that attitude, it leads to failure so many places down the line that I just know that that's not the right person for me to work with. And I need to value my time. Like I need to protect my time. It's critically important for myself, for my business, for my clients, for my customers, for my family, for me to protect my time and to not take on a bunch of obligations, especially around mentorship, where somebody is going to suck a lot of my time. Dan Kennedy calls them time vampires. Somebody's going to take a lot of my time, but not offer an appropriate upside or offset for that. And yeah, like I believe in doing good things, and I believe in teaching people, and I believe in helping raise other people up. And I've definitely done my share of that. But I can't just give and give and give. Like it's not possible. And if I were to say yes to all of these mentorship requests, that's what would happen. Especially for those people who are at that spot where they're just getting started, where they haven't gone out and done the hard work themselves of like getting their first few clients, getting their first experience, getting their first like bit of momentum in their business, in their career, in their copywriting, in their skills. And if you haven't done that work yourself first, taking on a mentor, asking someone to be your mentor is honestly just such a difficult proposition, because when that person takes you on, they're essentially going to have to get you to take responsibility for your success when you have not proven that yet, that you are doing that you are willing to do the hard work required to get started. And, if you really do want to work with or for somebody who is a bunch of steps ahead of you in your field, if you really want to take on a mentor for whatever skill set, including copywriting, you better prove that you are fully capable of achieving success on your own. You're fully capable of creating momentum on your own. You're fully capable of doing the work on your own. And then ask them to be an accelerant. Ask them to help you open doors that you wouldn't be able to open without them, but that you are fully capable of walking through. Ask them to introduce you to opportunities where you can provide value, knowing full well that when you're asked to provide that value, you will deliver. And like, that's been my experience. That's where I've had success working with people as a mentor, is I have been an accelerant, somebody who steps up and they are like already moving. They've already created momentum. They've already gotten clients. They already have skills. And then through whatever arrangement I had in place at the time, I help them move forward. I help them accelerate. I help them get into new opportunities. I help them achieve new things that they wouldn't have been able to achieve without my assistance. And that's when mentorship makes sense. Now, I've done this in a lot of ways. Like I've done this way back in the day. At the very beginning of me publishing Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, I actually did a 1-year coaching arrangement, which I structured in a terrible way because it worked out financially to be not a good idea for me the way that I did it. I offered unlimited access to me for a year. Now, these people did pay a very significant sum of money. But even with that, like, it didn't make sense for me to continue that on an ongoing basis. I've also offered copy reviews. Actually, and noting a couple things with the 1 year of coaching, I've had people who today, like, I respect their careers as copywriters, as marketers, as business builders who went through that process with me. And then I've done these copy reviews where you get on the phone with me for an hour. Like, I review your copy for an hour beforehand. You get on the phone with me for an hour. And I've had copywriters who launched their careers by investing in a few of those copy reviews with me. And I've had businesses that were already successful who invested in those copy reviews and created even more successful marketing. I also do hour-long coaching. And again, like, you're investing in this, you're putting money on the line so that you can learn from me, so that you can work with me for even like a really short period of time. And at this time, at this point, my time has become very valuable, and I have to price it in such a way that it accounts for the opportunity cost of spending that hour elsewhere. But you can get on the phone with me for an hour and you can have like a consultation with me, and we can talk about what's going on in your business. We can talk about your strategy, your plans, your offer, what you're doing, and how you can tweak those and make them more effective. And that can be an accelerant to your business. In the past, I've offered, I currently offer training through BTMS Insiders, which is my training library for copywriters, marketers, entrepreneurs, people who are subscribers to Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. And that's where I go deep on different topics that are like a virtual membership or a virtual mentorship, where you're getting all of my best advice and all of my best training without me actually investing the time. It's a scalable way for me to deliver that advice to you. And in the past, I have offered workshops. In fact, the last like in-person workshop that I offered well before this whole coronavirus shutdown was actually for financial copywriters. And I actually screened copywriters beforehand because I did not want people coming who were not fully capable of success as a financial copywriter when they went home. And so I actually, before I let you give me money, I reviewed your copy, and I said, to many people, I said, the copy that you are giving me, this example work that you're giving me is not at a caliber where I feel comfortable having you come and learn from me, because I want your investment to be able to pay off big in terms of ROI. And pretty much every single copywriter that invested in that has gone on and had some pretty impressive success afterwards. Definitely made back their investment multiple times over, and became much better financial copywriters. I had somebody actually, I recorded a testimonial video recently, but I haven't published it yet. He actually has just gotten a job with one of the biggest financial publishers on the planet. And the publishers there really love his copy. And my workshop that he invested in coming and like flew to Lincoln, Nebraska, was the start of his financial copywriting career. And he worked with me and I pay him royalties. And like these things, like these opportunities are there. I'm not inviting you to them right now. But the key distinguishing factor between those people who did work with me in some level of mentorship, or people who go out and like I've hired copywriters when I was working for clients and working in kind of a copy chief role. I've hired copywriters, but always I'm looking for this key distinguishing factor of like these people who are investing in themselves, these people who are creating success on their own, these people who are finding ways to achieve without me. And then whatever opportunity I put in front of them, whatever training, whatever mentorship, whatever like hour of my time that you're going to spend with me, it's an accelerant. And if I can't be an accelerant for you, like I have no interest. And the only way that I can be an accelerant is if you already have some momentum in place, you already have movement. And like, honestly, if you come to me and you need me, I can't help you. If you come to me and you don't need me, but you recognize that I can provide help, then that's a completely different equation. And this may sound, I don't know, this may sound weird or subtle or like way out there or whatever, like, but this is a really important distinction, that the people who ultimately are able to have good relationships with mentors are the people who don't need mentors. And the people who need mentors they end up being like time vampires and energy vampires to their mentors, because that neediness takes away from the mentor's ability to live their own best life. And so, I mean, it's a tricky thing, right? But your best mentor will always be experience that you go out and get on your own. The work that you go out and do, the failures that you go out and have, and the successes that you go out and achieve. And the hard knocks, right? The school of hard knocks is your best mentor. And then you can find people along the way, whether that's through books, through training, through workshops and in-person events, through getting a job where your boss, whether that's like a project gig type job or a full-time job, where your boss is the equivalent of a mentor. Some of my most important mentors have been that. And so like it feels, I guess, kind of self-serving, but if somebody is not willing to invest in themselves in that way, my experience has been that they're not ready to invest the energy and the time and the effort to actually make a mentorship pay off. And the only person really investing energy and time and effort is the mentor. And that is a disastrous equation for the mentor. So as a blanket rule, unless I create a scenario that says otherwise, such as come to a workshop where I'm offering an explicit package of training or consulting, or sign up for my BTMS Insiders training library, or do a 1-hour coaching appointment or a paid copy review or whatever. And all of these are paid opportunities. Like if you're not willing to do that, you certainly are not ready for some kind of mentorship with me. And you know, it's kind of tough love. And I know that other people have different attitudes about this, but, you know, my experience is that the people who I create the most value for are the people who are already out there creating value for themselves, and they're happy to create value for me as their mentor. And it just reflects back and is a virtuous feedback cycle. I don't know. What's your opinion? What's your take? Am I just being rude here? Am I being selfish and should I just give of myself to the world without expectation of anything in return? Or do you think I'm on the right track? My name is Roy Furr. This is a BTMS, or a Breakthrough Marketing Secrets video issue. If you liked this content, if you like this, click like so that the magical algorithms of the internet will share it with people like you. You can also share it yourself with people who might find it valuable. Comment, share your thoughts on this, and be sure that you're subscribed. You can subscribe here. You can also go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com. The link is in the description as well. And you can get my daily emails with even more content from me. Plus, I've included links to a number of items mentioned throughout this video as far as if you want to go deeper with me. My name is Roy Furr. Again, this is a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, and I look forward to seeing you again in your next video. I'll see you soon. Bye.